What's up guys, FaithsFinest here, bringing you a new series called Storytime. My friend Josh will be helping me commentate the video because the story involves him. This story is about the time I almost died. We were in Alabama at this place called Little River Canyon. It's a river with rocks and cliffs you can jump off of. And it has this really beautiful waterfall that you can also jump off, and there's a little swimming hole at the very bottom of it. We were jumping off the rocks and the cliffs, and after a couple of hours, we were starting to get bored, and then Josh had this idea that we should swim up the rapids. We were swimming up the rapids for a good bit. How long do you think it was, Josh?
Probably about 15, maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, and this was constant, so we were pretty tired. And then we were swimming until it got unbearable. We couldn't go farther anymore. It was pushing us back, and it was pretty tough. Do you remember how strong the rapids were, Josh?
Yeah, it was pretty hard. And once it got unbearable, we kinda kept pushing even to where we could barely get any distance. And then we stopped and we swam over to the right a little bit and climbed up onto this rock. And this rock's probably only about 5, maybe 6 feet off from the water. So we stood up on there and jumped at the same time, and then we landed in the water and we started floating down, and then, well, Cam will tell you.
I was a little bit ahead of Josh, and about 3 minutes later we noticed that where the rapids just completely dropped off, it was like this little waterfall.
It was kind of like a little opening. The two rocks made a little opening, and we were just assuming we were going to go through there. We weren't going to stop or anything.
So we just went all for us. I mean, we didn't really care. We just wanted to have fun and wanted to get back. And I go because I'm in front of Josh, and I can see the little waterfall, and I thought I could get through the two rocks that were closed in to the little waterfall. So I just go, and then next thing I know, I'm stuck in a pretty bad situation because it's pushing me up against these two rocks, and I have no clue what's happening. I mean, I know I'm stuck, and all I knew was I needed to get out, but I don't know how because water is going over my head and it's pushing me towards the rocks and closing me in, and I have no clue what's going on. And I know Josh is behind me, and maybe he could help somehow, but then he just comes up to me, and I didn't expect him to do what he did. And then I put my hands on the rocks trying to get myself out of the situation, and then I feel Josh's hands trying to push me through it.
Okay, so what I was trying to do, I wasn't really thinking. I couldn't see his hands or him trying to like push his way out of it. So like the currents are just pushing him, so he's like not going anywhere. So his hands are on the side and he's pushing. I didn't even know he was doing anything. I knew he was stuck, and I knew that there was water going over him. And he wasn't saying anything because I guess just he couldn't talk. The water was filling up his face or whatever. And then, so I'm trying to push him through. I'm trying to get him through where we were originally supposed to go. So I'm not thinking anything bad of what's happening besides that Kane's stuck. So I don't really know what to do but push through, because it's not like I can pull him out. The rapids are pushing me too. So I just keep pushing through him, and then
I finally give up and let Josh push me all the way through, and as he's pushing me through, I can feel the sharp rocks cutting my side, and I don't know how bad the damage is. So he finally pushes me through, and then until we get to this still spot where there's no water or any rapids moving or anything, and then I notice that there's blood in the water, and I'm pretty scared. I mean, like I said, I don't know the damage and how bad that I've been hurt. And then I finally stand up and I look at my side, and there's this long cut along it and slightly on my chest. It could have been a lot worse than it actually was, and I'm just thankful that Josh was there to help me through the situation, and otherwise I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be making these videos for you guys and entertaining you. And I just want to thank you guys for all the support that you've been giving me. My first video has about 155 views and about 13 likes, and that's outstanding, guys. You don't know how much that means to me, and I just want to thank you guys. And that's been it for Storytime episode 1. Leave comments down below if you want to hear more of my story times and life experiences that I've had with friends and family. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.